the front is so aggressive. I love what they did with the front. I mean, I get people looking at it all the time. Hopefully those front lights are really coming out really well in the video, because if you guys have seen the Maxima on the road, you guys know how aggressive it looks from the front, and those daytime running Xeons are just pure beauty. I love how they came out. Let's start out with the rims real quick. These are 18-inch alloy wheels, beautifully done. Really cool, unique design done by Nissan. I love what they did here. There's a couple of different rims that are available for the Nissan, though for the Platinum Edition this and the 2017s, this is what it came with. There is also the Medallion series, and I wish I had those rims, but unfortunately they were not available in the 2017 spec class that I was looking at. Overall, pretty standard brakes, fairly nice rotors on there. Overall, I have not had any problems with the brakes since my testing. I think it really works well. I've been having great stopping power overall. As you guys can see here, this car is equipped with the side view mirror turning signals. Also take a notice right down here, right here, this is part of the Platinum package, which has the 3D cameras. So when you are in reverse mode, you'll be able to utilize these cameras to see the curb side, as well as if you're going in reverse, you will see an entire radius around the car. This really helps with parking your vehicle, and I will show you guys more detail when we go inside the car, as well as when we're going for a drive. So again, this is a four-door sports vehicle. Let's take a look at the back real quick. As you can see here, we have the back reverse sensors. There's one right over there. There's one right here too. Also, the car does alert you when you are coming really close to something on each side. This car does have a dual exhaust. It's a 300 horsepower vehicle, V6. They really did a great job. You know, the exterior, it's great. It's nice, it's exciting, it's new, it's got really great lines. It's, you know, they got the idea from, you know, jet planes and so forth. But really, on the interior is where the true class and quality comes in. That's my opinion. On the interior, you have beautiful seats, gorgeous stitching. I mean, you really feel like you're inside a race car for a price of just around $42,000, $43,000. Let me just give you one last look on the exterior. As you can see here, the Nissan emblem is quite large in the front. I'm not so fond of that. I think they could tune that down. But of course, it is their brand, and they want to mark their territory, so they emphasize on them being who they are, which is totally understandable. Also, this has xenon lights, really beautiful lights, and also they have the fog lights down below, as well as the sensors, as you can see right there, and also right here. I'll also give you guys a peek into the engine. But I actually want to give you an overall look at the top of the car. As you can see here, the Platinum Edition does come with the panoramic roof. One of the main reasons I got it in white was because you could really see those black lines across the entire car. You know, coming across right here, coming across there, as well as the top of the roof. I really liked how that stood out and how it looked on the overall, just kind of like look and feel of the car. But that's why I didn't really go with any other color. So anyway, let's go ahead and go inside. Also, I wanted to show you guys that this does have keyless entry. So whenever you're at the car and the key is in your hand, you can just click on that and it'll open right up. Also, if you guys have never seen, let me actually, before anything, turn that off. What I wanted to show you guys is, if you've never seen what a Nissan key looks like, it looks just like that. Alright, simple. This one has the auto start right up top here, close, open, and trunk, and your panic button. Back here there's nothing. All there's is this button right here. You could take this out for valet. That's about it. Alright, so there goes your key. So let's go into talking about the interior of the car. Before I really get into it, I kind of want to give you a quick overview. Look at that seating. Look at the stitching. beyond it looking beautiful, guys, take my word for it, it is super comfortable. The back seat is extremely spacious. All of the Nissans also, they come fully equipped with navigation systems. Alright, well, that was a quick sneak preview. Let me go ahead and tell you a little about the door. So you have beautiful padding all throughout here with gorgeous white stitching. Also, you have this really nice wood grain looking paneling, which is done in like a diamond shape here, kind of. You can't really tell, but you could certainly feel. Let me see if I can get a different angle. As you can see here, there's kind of almost like a diamond cut going throughout. So it gives it a really nice contrast all throughout the entire door. As you can see here, nice padding all throughout, done in black, and beautiful white stitching all throughout. Now also right here you have basically your windows. This is for the back windows, done in a nice chrome right here, as well as these two front ones are automatic for the driver as well as the passenger. You could also close the windows from being open, unlock or lock, and this right here is for your side view mirrors. Here you'll notice the memory for only the driver's side. You have 1 and 2. Alright, and let's go ahead and step inside. Wow, it really is a pleasure just sitting in this machine. Hopefully you guys have a really good view of what I'm seeing. I'm kind of taking this camera back a little bit just so you can have a broader view of everything that I'm looking at, because I really want to go from A to Z on what I see, what I like, and what I don't like. So first of all, let's do a quick just overall overview. The AC is done with nice little caps all around the corners right here. There's beautiful leather, padded leather, and stitching all throughout the entire vehicle. I mean, look at the top here. Look at the entire top dash. Look at all the center console right here. It really is done really nice. I mean, sometimes I've had a Maxima for a long time. It's one of my cars in my fleet, and I'm actually, you know, when I got into this, I was almost hesitant, but I'm super excited now because I'm really getting a feel for the system, for the car, and I'm overwhelmed by how great it came out. So, as I mentioned to you guys, leather, beautiful padding all across the dash up top, gorgeous stitching all around. Let's talk about the steering wheel. Look how well it's done. Look at this beautiful stitching all inside of the steering wheel. This has that racing themed steering wheel where it's not fully round. It's kind of cut off right down here, and I actually love it. This is the first steering wheel that I've ever had like this, and I'm really fond of it. It gives me that racing feel. It really does. Also, as you can see here on the steering wheel, it kind of pops out just a little bit, so the feel is really, really nice. It's not overly thick and it's not overly padded, but it's just right. When my hands are on this thing, I feel way more intact with the car. Also, you'll notice right here, I have a tendency, because I used to hold my hand just like this. Okay? Just like that. And I no longer hold my hand like that because I actually noticed shoulder problems when I would actually make turns. So what I now do is I kind of grip it down here, and I actually really enjoy gripping it with both hands right here. And what they did was they formed this really beautiful kind of indentation right here for your thumbs, and boy, do they fit great right here. It really gives you that racing feel, especially in sports mode. I can't wait to give you guys a shot of what this thing sounds like, how we're just driving. I mean, you obviously can't feel what I'm feeling here, but it's, I mean, take my word for it. If you're in the market for a new car, and you're in a certain price range, I mean, even in a 41, 42,000, this thing is still going to run you probably, you know, $465, maybe 500 plus on the Platinum Edition per month on a 36-month lease, you know, between, you know, 12 and 15,000 miles per year. So we talked about the dash, we talked about the steering wheel. Let's talk about what I see up ahead. Basically, as you can see here, we have the RPMs on the left. We have a nice digital display right here in the middle, as well as your miles per gallon on the right. let me tell you what we can do here from the steering wheel that really represents the inside of the dash. So here we have volume control. Here we have a source button. This is an up and down, as well as the OK. You would press this in, and this is side to side. What this means is this. So basically, by pressing the side to side button here, so right now I am going to press the side to side button. Right now, I actually enjoy that digital dash of the miles per hour. It's really cool. It's really interesting. Let me actually, as you can see here, as I rev my engine, the power kind of went up, and it's really cool as you're actually driving. The miles per hour are going up and the power is kind of moving. It's really neat. So again, I'm pressing the side buttons right here. So as you can see here, we're in the warning review section. We have settings. We have your kind of map, and basically your, you know, it still has your miles per hour, west, north, northeast, northwest, so forth. Here we have audio. So for example, if I was to turn on the radio,